Shalom, we here, Akim. We here. May Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah be with his elect, man. This thing is going down, giving all the praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakahakdash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. Shalom, Labakarium, Shah Yasha'Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. This is Revelations 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell on the earth.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
We are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly, we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. And the new one, the new accounting, is what we call blockchain. It means digital. It means having a almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy.
The financial reset will be a complete restructuring of the current system, eliminating all existing fiat currencies overnight.
In the months ahead, central banks around the world are planning to go digital. Many of the legacy banks you've heard of, where you probably even keep your money, like Bank of America, Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, they're about to be reset, overhauled by a new type of technology called fintech, which is short for financial technology.
We are about to enter a cashless society. A cashless society to the point that you're no longer going to need cash to buy your groceries, to buy whatever you want, unless you have the fish in your hand, the mark of the beast.
You can't use their financial system. Are you going to go to the CBDC land where eventually you won't be able to spend money without like a micro chip in your hand and all of this stuff?
Everything is done in stages. After the RFID goes in the card and in your passport, it's going to go into your body. That's what they're going to try and do. There's no question about it. And they're not going to do it through law. They're going to do it because you won't be able to live without it. All your money is going to be in that mesh. It's going to be a cashless society.
It's called money. It's the thing we need in order to buy and sell. And it's nice to have some. Can you imagine there ever being a time when men will not use money? A cashless society?
So a cashless society, negative interest rates, and central banks being the only banks left on the planet, and microchips implanted under your skin.
The RFID implant to connect the digital currency to the social credit system has been in the works for years, and many have warned about its implication.
CBDCs looks like a small grain of rice that they want to put under your skin.
All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash.
Have you got any cash on you? No cash at all. Literally done. So you're a candidate. You're gonna want to have something, your phone or some sort of a smart card, where I can sweep a little fish there embedded in your wrist. So,
Daniel 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since a nation even to this same time. And at that time the people shall be found, Salakia, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. We about to enter into this serious time.
cashless society.
Cashless society.
Cashless society.
Cashless society.
Cashless society.
Cashless society.
If we go to that future, digital cash, we're at a crossroads because we have to choose between two possibilities. One is digital cash that's run by corporations that act not only as intermediaries in all of our payments, but also act as deputized members of law enforcement for every government and or intelligence agency and or dictator who co-opts them to their means. That type of finance takes the worst of surveillance capitalism and the worst of surveillance states, merges them together in this fascist dystopia where every transaction you ever made tells something about your habits, your politics, your associations, your movements, your physical location. On the one hand, all of this data gets collected and shared among all of the intelligence agencies and corporations or leaked. And on the other hand, if the people in power choose to, they can decide to debank you overnight. They turn off the switch. Now imagine what happens if your bank account is shut down and cash doesn't exist. Well, you can't eat. You can't buy food. Done.
They already told us to prepare for this all-digital future. We've been reporting it here on the show. In 2019, the CEO of Bank of America, not a small bank, said that it costs them billions of dollars to have to deal with cash. They hate cash. They told us as way back in late 2019. They don't want cash. They want an all-digital future. Here's the CEO of Bank of America.
We want a cashless society. It costs us $5 billion for checks and cash to move around our company.
You want a cashless society?
We are driving towards a faster, but we have more to gain than anybody in a sense from a pure operating cost. And so we're driving it, and the costs will come down, and everything's happening, and the costs are already very low. It's very efficient, very little fraud when you actually look at the volumes going through.
So we hate cash. We want a cashless society. Bank of America CEO. And that's why this is all part of the World Economic Forum's plan. Klaus Schwab and their move to digital and digital IDs and digital infrastructure.
And you know they're going to go to implanted RFID devices. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's coming. And you know what you will do?
Move to digital and digital IDs and digital infrastructure.
And you know they're going to go to implanted RFID devices. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's coming.
The volume's going through.
So we hate cash. We want a cashless society. Bank of America CEO. And that's why this is all part of the World Economic Forum's plan. Klaus Schwab and their move to digital and digital IDs and digital infrastructure.
And you know they're going to go to implanted RFID devices. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's coming.
What are you other camps going to do? Like the apostle said, you're going to have a lot of explaining to do. And it's going to be aggressive. These are lives, soul, salvation that you plan with for your own gain. You see this information? What are you other camps that's teaching opposite of Great Millstone about this RFID chip is going to do? Revelations 13, 16, 17, and 18 is speaking loud and clear right now. What are you going to do? Your congregation is going to madly turn on you.
You'll move to digital and digital IDs and digital infrastructure.
And you know they're going to go to implanted RFID devices. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's coming. And you know what you will do? You'll do it. You'll just do it.
You see what he said? You'll do it. A lot of people, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not going to be with them. A lot of people are going to have to take it. You cannot force the Father's in the Son's hand. He has his elect. He has his elect. And we praying. I'm praying, man, that I'm part of that elect. I don't want to be out here struggling and the Lord put me to my knees in the hour of temptation. We're fighting. But if the Lord ain't feeding you in weeks and you dying of thirst, that's one hell of a feeling. One hell of a feeling when you know you have been forsaken and you got no choice. A lot of people, like you said, and that goes for Israelites on the corner teaching opposite of what the doctrine says at this time, the warnings that's been given out. You're going to take it.
RFID device. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's coming. And you know what you will do? You'll do it. You'll just do it. And I know people who will run to be the first on their block with the implanted device. Will run.
This is going to be serious. This is not a game. Nothing to play with right now. It's here. All the prophecies are here. The Lord about to end this side for the gods, man. And bring the elect to redemption. This thing has started. There's no turning back now. This is Revelation 14:9. Penalty for taking this chip. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. Meaning you're going to have to deal with those bombs, that concentrated fire, and those lasers from the chariots. And these bombs ain't no joke. That's the second death. You're going to feel every inch of it. The Lord is not going to protect you through Jacob's trouble. Your family going to be ripped apart. Your food supply ripped apart. Your world is going to be flipped upside down from taking this thing, leading to the burning. The Lord is going to make it hell for those who know better and still take this damn device because you've been forsaken. That's one hell of a guilt trip and one hell of a punishment, man. You don't want that. We kissing the sun now. Why? The time is now. The dark is coming, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. Shalom, Labakarium, Shah Yasha'Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect. Yahweh Ratazah, I'm part of that number. Shalom.